Hello, my Libras. Welcome to my channel. Today is my day one with YouTube. So, pretty excited about it. I am starting to pull your cards, but I have some disclaimers first. So, this is a general Libra reading, okay? And it's intended for the weekend of March 22nd, and I say it that way for a couple of reasons. First, because this message cannot, any message that I put out, cannot and will not resonate with every single person in that group, okay? Do you know how many Libras there are in this world? Especially if you include Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, blah, 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 okay? It's just impossible. And that's okay. If I personally am not resonating with you, that's totally okay. There's a ton of other readers on YouTube, and I encourage you to check them out. They're all, not all of them, okay. There's a bunch of them that are super great, and they'll still get the message that you need to get. The second part of that is that time is fluid. So even though I'm doing this reading on March 22nd, intended for an overall weekend view, really it could be for any time, okay? So if it doesn't resonate for you right now, it might be that, you know, it's for you later or never. But it could be that, you know, it pops up in your YouTube in like a week or a month or a year or whatever. I would encourage you not to put too much emphasis on the particular date. If it's coming into your life, sometimes I find that there's just a reason, okay? So go with it if it speaks to you. If not, leave it behind. Take what does resonate with you. Perfectly fine. This is a new channel, so I would very much appreciate if you liked and subscribed, if it does resonate with you. If you want to wake up with me, not literally, or if you want to start the week with me, I do intend to do weekly and daily videos and readings, and I intend for them to be live as much as possible, hopefully all of them. I just enjoy being live and having that interaction possibility, you know, all of that. So if that sounds good to you, if that sounds like something you would like in your life, hit that notification bell, and anytime I go live, YouTube does its magic to let you know, okay? All right, Libra, we got 4 cards out. I'm waiting for potentially one more. We've had some that have had a lot of cards today, but I'm thinking we just had a 5th one come out, and that looks good to me for you. So let's see what you got here. Okay, so you have a couple of 3s on each end. Let's just dive into it. It's fine. We'll start at the beginning. So the first card that popped out is the 3 of Wands. Okay, so I keep getting visions of the actual tarot decks. I'm using playing cards because I don't have my actual tarot decks yet, okay? I'm waiting on those, but the spirits were like, just get to reading. Just do your thing, okay? And I do read reversals. So this 3 of Wands, what I'm getting is there's some kind of creative connection or sharing that's going on in your life. I don't know if it's maybe like a work project, because you can be creative at work, right? If it's maybe, I don't know if you're in school and there's like a school project coming up where you can let your creative side flow, which by the way is anytime, any project that comes up, you can always tap into your creative side. But anyways, here nor there. So there's some kind of creative connection and sharing going on. Some kind of, I want to say like a synchronicity that's happening between you and someone else. It could be a group of people even. Maybe you're taking part in a group where, you know, there's just that like magical connection between you guys, right? I mean, that's what I want to like put on this card. It's a magical kind of a connection. It's a flow, okay? So let's move on, because that could go in a lot of different directions. So the next card you have out is the Seven of Cups. And this little dot here, that's my reversal. So it's the Seven of Cups in reverse. So it's like, I'm feeling it's the same connection for some of you. For some of you, it's like a romantic connection here. So you have this really good energy between you two, and you really, really connect, right? But there's also this sense of mystery, and it's frightening you. It's kind of a block, because you're like, okay, we vibe so well and everything's going super well, but like, but there's this element that like I either can't see or I don't know yet, and it's scaring you. Okay. So that's a block for you. Like, that's something that you need to work past. And a lot of us do, like, even just beyond the Libra sphere, right? Something there. It's, you're letting your fear hold you back, okay? And especially in the realm of relationships and romantic love, there's no room for fear, okay? When you feel that connection of love, and you're really actually in that flow, like, this is a 3, so it's still kind of new. It's not like you're in that king space where you're a master of it or anything, you know. It's new. And even the 7, you're like halfway there, right? So this is the block that's keeping you halfway there. You got to let go of that fear. You need to maybe dive deeper into yourself and see why that fear is there. A lot of times it's rooted in our past. So, you know, I know a lot of psychologists, and this is just what I'm getting now, but, you know, they'll say like, well, how is your relationship with your parent? So if you are in the feminine energy, attracted to a masculine energy, how is your relationship with your father figure? You know, that kind of thing. That's just for some of you. That's not going to be for all of you. But there is something there. Often in the past, it could just be that you were hurt by the last person that you dated. You were hurt at a really significant level that put a lot of doubts and fear into you. And it's something that you have to work through in order to really make use of this new connection. It's a really strong connection. And there can be a lot of fear when there's a strong connection, right? So it might be that there's multiple things that you're fearing that need to be worked through. If you choose to. If you don't, and you just want to like kind of let this go, you're not in a place where you want to really work through that right now, that's okay too. It's your life. I've been telling each sign, you know, I'm not here to write your story. I'm here to present some potential outcomes. So some potential pathways. I don't even want to say outcomes. But just the energy and the messages that I receive. That's all I'm here for, is just to relay the message. You know, add some guidance in there. It's not, I don't want to control anyone's life. That's not in my power. All right, moving on. The third card in this spread is the King of Cups. So this is that mastery I was talking about. So I don't know if you've experienced that mastery before, or maybe, I just got this too. Maybe the person that you're connecting with is this King of Hearts, King of Cups. This person is really connected with their emotions, with this realm of romantics, you know, of being in these relationships. So while you might have this fear, they're more grounded in it, in the connection, not in the fear. They're more grounded in the connection. They understand a little bit better They can come at it from a balanced, calm place. And as I said, balanced, I see justice, which of course is your card, Libra. Um, so for whoever this is for, again, this isn't going to be for everyone. This kind of feels very specific for just some of you. But take it how it resonates, right? If the details aren't there, don't force it to fit. Take the parts that do resonate with you and take the messages as they come, okay? It's just a word of caution, because, you know, we say these things and it's like, heck yeah, I would love to have a King of Cups in my life who is ready to kind of battle out the demons with me, right? And battle out my own blocks. But don't force it to fit. If that person that's in your life isn't this King of Cups, that's perfectly fine. You know, this could be signifying something else. Sometimes if you just listen to what the reader has to say, visually observe the cards, and then kind of go within and hear the messages for yourself from your guides, what you need to hear, okay? If you do want to dive more personally into a reading, I do offer personal readings, so check that out in the description. This card here, it came out sideways, so I'm leaving it that way, because it could be like a 50-50, it could be a block, it could be a strength, could go either way. So again, I'm not here to make that decision, I'm just here to present you with the possibilities. So with this Six of Wands, again, it's that flow, it's that connection, it's that magic, you know? So yeah, it's, with it being turned sideways, it's kind of like it's telling you, you are afraid, you don't need to be afraid. Okay? Kind of simple there. There's this really strong connection. You're fearing it, you're letting things hold you back. You don't need to. It is a strong connection. This is an affirmation here. It can be a very good thing if you allow it to be. Okay? Let that sink in. And then the final card for this part of the spread is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So a 3 is, you know, the Three of Pentacles in particular, to me it's like you're just kind of starting to get your foundation really set, you know? You're just starting to feel really stable. And Pentacles, you know, it has to do with the material realm. It has to do with sometimes wealth or financial abundance or financial security, things like that. So in any of that area of your life, it may be that you are maybe, I'm hearing, finally in a place of contentment, in a place of perceived stability. And maybe this new connection is kind of rocking that up a bit, because, you know, you're enjoying the bachelor life. You're enjoying where you're at. Not necessarily the being alone part, or, you know, it's not that you don't want a relationship. It's just like, it's comfortable where you're at. You've built this life, and it feels good to be in it. You like where you're at. Kudos to you. Like, if that's what you want in this life, cool. Like, enjoy it. But what I'm saying here is, if you want more, from this life, you're going to need to be comfortable moving on from the comfort you created. Because in order to get somewhere better, you have to move on from where you're at, okay? And in order to do that, you got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And, you know, it's great that you built this foundation, and it's great that you have found this stability. But your fear in losing it will only hold you back. There's nothing to say that you moving on from the stability that you've created won't allow you to create a new kind of stability, right? Or even hold on to the stability you have. You can be in a relationship and still be very independent. You don't have to spend every minute of your life with that person. You know, that's this construct that a lot of people have created and lived out and just think is a normal part of a relationship in our societies now. But that's not the truth. The truth is it can be whatever you want it to be. So, you know, maybe what that looks like for you is bringing that person into your life. You know, you've built this stability, you've built this place that you really like to be in. You don't have to upend your life. You can have your life still. It just takes some work, and it takes trying. It takes experimentation. You know what I mean? Like you actually have to go for it, and you have to see what works and what doesn't, and you have to be okay with taking chances and making mistakes and trying for it. So if this new, you know, if it's a new person, if it's a new relationship, if it's worth it, if you see something there that you actually really want, don't let your fear of losing this Three of Pentacles hold you back from, you know, like, you can build 10 of Pentacles together, and you don't want to give up your Three of Pentacles for that. It's up to you. You're going to create your life. If that's all you want in life is Three of Pentacles, keep it, you know. But also, don't waste that other person's time. Understand what you truly want. And don't let fear dictate your life, okay? If you want to stick with the Three of Pentacles, do it because that's what you want. Don't do it because you're afraid that the Ten of Pentacles will be too good, or that you aren't worthy of it, or whatever. Like, you are worthy. Okay? You are worthy of all the goodness in this world, all of the love, all of the greatness that comes from these kinds of connections. You are worthy. All right, let's move on. We have set the stage. This second deck of cards actually is a tarot deck. I was gifted this. It's called Archangel Power. And the really cool thing about this deck is that everything wants to pop. Not that. That's not what's cool about it. What's cool is that each card has an angel on it. And so I start with, oh my goodness, that is just too cool. You guys got justice. Okay, I'll show you that again in a minute and we'll dive into it, but I usually try to get about 3 of these. So what I was saying is what's really cool is that, you know, we set the foundation with the first set of cards, and then this set of cards, what I try to do is I try to get the energy of guides specifically, whether that be angels, spirit guides, whatever deity you believe in, anything like that. Whatever in this realm is meant to guide you, okay? Try to get some messages. So usually I try to pull about 3. Sometimes it's just 1, sometimes it's 2. We'll just see what comes out. All right, Libra. I really don't think it's supposed to be just that one card, because that card is you. Like, it's telling you to be in your power, right? I feel like there's at least one more thing that they want to tell you. So I'm going to give it a couple more shuffles here and hope that something pops out. I don't really like just taking from the top. That's not how I work. Whoa. Got a little crazy there. I don't know if you've ever been to Disneyland and, like, they have that ride. I don't even know if it's there anymore. But it was a Roger Rabbit's crazy ride or something like that in a little taxi cab. And it's kind of what it made me feel like. Like I was going all off track. And everything wanted to pop out. Okay, there we go. So we got a second one. I'm just going to leave it at 2. Because, yeah, the main message here, oh my gosh, okay. You can't make this stuff up. The first one is justice. So, I mean, you see in his hands, it's kind of out of balance, which I don't often see with justice cards. This is Libra energy. So this is your guides telling you, be in your power. You need to go internal to see what you want. Okay? This is about you. This is not about the other person. It's not about anyone else in your life or any other factor or any other situation. You know, maybe you're already in a relationship, but you this connection is just hitting you, right? Go internal. Then you can see what you want. Okay, the next card will dive deeper, but for now, this first part is just figure out what you want, okay? They also provide archangels for guidance. So this particular archangel is Archangel Raguel. I think is how you say it. It's Raguel. Okay. In the future, I might Google these kinds of things and dive a little bit deeper, but tonight, I'm not feeling it. If you want to Google it, feel free. I'm more interested in this card. So what it says is, fight for justice and equality, rulings made in your favor, and don't give up. And what I'm hearing here mostly is the don't give up part, okay? There's a lot of beauty in this life, and what you see and how you experience things all comes down to your particular perception, and that's formed a lot by what you want in life, right? And how you stay focused on that. So if you are staying focused on the long run and you know what you want down the line, you're going to make very different decisions than if you're just focused on what's going to make you feel really great right now, right? So that message might just be for a few of you. I don't know. Take that as it resonates, but be in your power, okay? The second card is decision. So another archangel, Archangel Jophiel, Jophiel, Jophiel. Again, Google it if you'd like. The card says, release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So, diving deep within yourself might have been difficult in the past because you don't have a lot of self-confidence. Maybe you have all these worries that you're going to make the wrong decision. Maybe, you know, again, you don't feel worthy. I can't say it enough. You are worthy, okay? We are all worthy of deep, loving connections and positive, happy lives. Like, I'm not just saying that, you know, to be all woo-woo and like I'm feeling all the love and the spirit and all. That's not what it's about. I just know from personal experience that it makes your life better when you can live in those energies, okay? So release yourself from that which holds you back. And in this case, you are holding yourself back, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat it today. I'm not going to sugarcoat it ever. Like, that's not who I am. I give you the messages that I get. And this is the message I'm getting. Like, you need to let go of, you know, your fear. That's what it comes down to. Your fear of not being enough. Your fear of not being good enough for this person, maybe. Or, you know, not being far enough along in your own life. Or, you know, what, however you are, that makes you feel less than. Okay? Whatever that is, I feel like once you move past that and you get into your heart center where where you know what you want in life. Not like, I really want to go to the movies right now because I need to escape reality. It's not what I'm talking about. Those are important to know also, but in order to put those things into perspective and know whether they are serving you or not, you have to know what you want in the grand scheme of things. So maybe that's what you need to do this weekend, is just kind of, sit back, spend some time in solitude. I don't know how often you do that or how intentional you are about that time. But I encourage you to be intentional with that time this weekend. Take a few days, really go within yourself, without external influence or things like that. Maybe shut your phone off even. Just take time to be inside. Like, tell people that you're alive and stuff, and maybe you need to take a retreat or something. I don't know. I can't answer that for you. But go within. Find yourself in your power and make a decision. Okay? It's simple and it's so difficult, and I get that. But it'll make your life better. Okay. The final deck that I use is an oracle deck, and it is Dear Universe by Sarah Prout. So this one, it's a little bit unique in the way that it's phrased in a way that's more like a prayer or like a direct communication with the universe. And I really like that because it's the universe guiding you back to itself. Like, I don't know, higher consciousness, connected consciousness, all of that jazz. I'm super into, and I can talk to you about it another day. But right now, the important part is I pull these cards in order to give you a little bit of focus. I feel like your angel guidance cards really did provide a lot of very focused, very detailed, very strategic, like focused energy, right? Like, it showed you where to go. But this is more of like an incantation. So while you are, or, whatever, while you are in this space where they guided you to be with yourself, try to go for a decision, not try, like, make it happen. While you're in that space, have this as a focus, okay? So we got one card. It says, Dear Universe, reveal to me a new world of soulful and exciting opportunities. So be it, so it is. I'll let you read that there if you want to. Pause it, go over it, however you want. Reveal to me a new world of soulful and exciting opportunities. Okay, when you let go of your fear of losing this, your 3 pentacles, I'm telling you, you can build up to 10 pentacles, okay? Even if you don't get with this person, even if maybe you're with them for a little while, right? Like, some people are only in our lives for a season. That's okay. But whatever happens, like, if you're open to receiving more, you're going to get it. It just takes that being open and knowing who you are and what you want. Okay? Put these 3 together, you got straight up magic. I almost said bro. All right. So that's all I got for you. Thank you again for joining me. I really appreciate you all being here. And again, if you liked this, like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to join me for more live readings, and share it if you know a Libra that might resonate with this. Yeah. I hope you had a great Friday and that your weekend totally rocks. Have a great night, guys.